What's good, nephew? Today's video, I'm actually going to be using a bit of notes, unlike all the other videos I've uploaded in the past. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to build your identity. Building your identity is coming to know who you are, right? Who am I as a person? That's what building your identity is. Before you come to know who you are, you have to come to know who you aren't. Building an identity is like, it's not an additive process, it's a subtractive process. You're not adding a bunch of different moving pieces to build something up. What you're actually doing is chipping away. It's like you have a marble sculpture and you're chipping away at the marble sculpture to get this thing to be confined downward and broken down until it's a beautiful masterpiece at the very end. The process is painful and time consuming, but the end product will be absolutely beautiful. That's what building a personality is like. When I say building, it's a bit ironic because you're not actually building a personality, you're sculpting your personality, right? And I made this video in the very first place because it's something I struggle with. Along the way, you may see others being praised for having certain attributes, and you will be tempted to emulate those attributes. It's fine to do that. It's cool to, like, if you see some guy getting tons of attention from girls because he has a nice body and a certain hairdo, it's fine to experiment with that, try different things out, you know what I mean? But don't get too wrapped up in being somebody else. What you want to do is just experiment with those things. Come to understand, okay, this is me as a person, as an individual, but I'm just trying out these other things just to see what it's like for me to do that, for me to step into that space. It's fine to do these things, but learn to be comfortable within your own frame. That's basically what I'm saying. You can try different things out and see what suits you. Like maybe you want to go to a hiking club or like a bike club or a boxing club. You just try different things out and you see what suits you. You do different activities. I don't know, you just act in different ways. I can give an example. I used to be very introverted and I still am, but in a different sense. I was working at Kroger, right? I was working at Kroger and I was, how do I say this? I wasn't that extroverted, but I was trying to be extroverted. I would talk a lot to a bunch of different people and be super loud and all over the place. This was me experimenting because I learned to realize, like, hey, bro, the world is like an open RPG. You can do literally whatever you want and say whatever you want, technically, right? And so I was just trying this out while I was working at Kroger, my job. And I ended up saying a bunch of embarrassing things, doing a bunch of embarrassing things. But through the course of that experience, I just learned who I am and who I wasn't. I learned that, okay, I'm actually not that talkative because when I look back on those moments where I did say a lot and talk to a bunch of different people, I came to realize, bro, that's not me. I was just acting. That was corny. You know what I mean? So there you have it, bro. It's pretty much it. In order to have a personality, you have to try different things out, act different ways, you know what I'm saying, like that, and just, yeah, it's pretty much it. See what suits you, what doesn't, what makes you cringe when you do it, what makes you cringe when you don't do it, and then it's pretty much it. You have yourself a personality. Bye.